When we think of major military operations, America often dominates the headlines. But did you know that India once came close to deploying troops on foreign soil to prevent a military coup? In the heart of the Indian Ocean lies the small but strategically significant island nation of Mauritius, a nation that has been both politically and culturally important for India. Today, India leads the leadership in the Indian Ocean region, but in the past, the balance of power was very different. In the early 1980s, the Indian Ocean became a hotbed of geopolitical tensions and shifting alliances. At the center of this struggle was Mauritius, a nation caught in political turmoil that led to one of India's most secretive military plans, Operation Lal Dora. Today, we unveil this little-known chapter in India's history. Operation Lal Dora was a covert military operation devised under the leadership of then Indian Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. It was a bold and audacious strategy led by Indira Gandhi, the Iron Lady of India. This operation not only demonstrated India's commitment to safeguarding its allies but also signaled its growing influence in Indian Ocean. But what led to this secret operation? The roots of Operation Lal Dora trace back to a deepening political crisis in Mauritius. The country's Prime Minister Anerood Jugnauth faced a growing threat from his radical leftist rival Paul Berenger, a staunch socialist influenced by Soviet-style governance pushing for radical reforms. Berenger was seen as a destabilizing force with potential ties to anti-India blocs. Adding to India's concerns, Libya was reportedly interested in expanding its influence in Mauritius, raising fears of ideological shifts. If a coup succeeded, it could have dramatically altered Mauritius's political alignment, posing a direct threat to India's strategic interests. In February 1983, Jugnauth turned to India to meet Indira Gandhi in New Delhi for help. He requested military assistance, fearing a coup that could overthrow his government. His concerns grew even deeper when, during his absence from Mauritius, Berenger made a provocative move, having the national anthem broadcast in Creole instead of English, intensifying ethnic and cultural tensions. Mauritius was on the brink of a political meltdown. True to her leadership style, Indira Gandhi acted without hesitation. She authorized a top-secret military plan, Operation Lal Dora. The objective? Deploy Indian troops to Mauritius to prevent a coup and maintain stability. But there was an internal conflict. A heated debate broke out between the Indian Army and Navy, both vying for control over the mission. To end the deadlock, Gandhi made a decisive move, placing the operation under the Research and Analysis Wing, or RNAW, which is India's external intelligence agency. Then RAW Chief Nausher F. Santook took charge of a more subtle yet strategic approach. Instead of immediate military intervention, the plan shifted focus to diplomatic and intelligence efforts, unifying Mauritius' Indian origin population, strengthening support for Jugnauth, and neutralizing Berenger's influence without direct confrontation. In the end, Operation Lal Dora was never executed militarily, but the mere knowledge that India was prepared to act swiftly and decisively sent a powerful message. The Jugnauth government was stabilized, the coup was averted, and Mauritius maintained its political alignment with India. But Operation Lal Dora wasn't just about one island nation. It was about India's growing strategic ambitions in the Indian Ocean, a region crucial for trade, security, and geopolitical dominance. For India, a stable Mauritius meant securing vital maritime routes at a time when tensions with China were rising. An unstable radical government in Mauritius could have opened doors for hostile powers, threatening India's naval dominance in the region. Indira Gandhi's decisive response showcased India's rising confidence on the global stage. A message was sent loud and clear. India would not hesitate to protect its allies, especially in its strategic backyard. Today, Operation Lal Dora remains a lesser-known yet significant chapter in India's military history. It highlights the fine balance between force and diplomacy, and how quiet strength can sometimes speak louder than the sound of war. Bureau Report, India Today Global.